In the vast, sun-drenched landscapes of Africa, the lion's roar is a thunderous proclamation that rolls across the endless plains. This sound, deep and resonant, can travel up to 5 miles, sending a clear message to all who dwell within earshot. It is a declaration of power, a warning to rivals, and a rallying call that unites the pride. The roar is not merely a vocalization, it is the heartbeat of the savannah, a sound that marks the lion as the undisputed king of this wild domain. The lion, with his golden mane shimmering in the early light, stands as a living emblem of strength, courage, and nobility. His eyes, sharp and unyielding, scan the horizon for any sign of threat or opportunity. Every muscle beneath his tawny coat is honed for survival, a testament to generations of adaptation in a land where only the strongest endure. Yet, beneath this regal exterior lies a cunning and lethal predator whose every instinct is shaped by the relentless demands of the wild. The lion's life is a delicate balance of conflict and cooperation. Within the pride, a complex social structure governs every interaction. Lionesses, sleek and powerful, are the architects of the hunt, moving with silent precision through the tall grass. They communicate with subtle glances and flicks of the tail, coordinating their movements to outwit even the most elusive prey. The males, formidable and imposing, serve as guardians, defending the pride's territory from intruding lions and other predators. Their presence alone enough to deter most challengers. From the moment they are born, lion cubs are immersed in a world of survival. Play is their first lesson. Each pounce, chase, and tumble a rehearsal for the life-and-death struggles that await them. Under the watchful eyes of their mothers and aunts, they learn to stalk, to hide, and to strike. The pride's experienced adults guide them, passing down the knowledge that has kept their lineage strong for generations. The adult male lion is a force of nature. His mane, thick and dark, is both armor and advertisement, shielding his neck during brutal battles for dominance and signaling his strength to potential mates. His body is a mountain of muscle built for explosive power, with claws that can shred flesh and a bite strong enough to crush bone. He is a living weapon, ever ready to defend his reign or challenge for a new one. Yet the lion's true power lies not just in brute strength, but in intelligence and social bonds. Lions are among the most social of all big cats, forging deep connections within their pride. They communicate through a rich tapestry of sounds, grunts, growls, and roars, as well as through body language and scent. These bonds are the glue that holds the pride together, allowing them to work as a unit, whether hunting, raising young, or defending their territory. As rulers of the savannah, lions command vast territories that can stretch for hundreds of square miles. They patrol these lands relentlessly, marking boundaries with scent and sound. From high vantage points, they survey their domain, ever vigilant for intruders or the movement of prey. Their dominance is constantly tested by rival prides, by the shifting herds, and by the unforgiving elements of the African wilderness. Our journey today plunges us deep into the heart of their world, far beyond the myths and legends. Here in the raw, untamed wild, we witness the daily struggles and triumphs of these magnificent animals. We see how they adapt to the ever-changing landscape, enduring drought, evading danger, and seizing every opportunity to survive. The hunt is a masterpiece of strategy and teamwork. Lionesses move as one, their bodies low and silent, eyes fixed on their quarry. Cubs watch and learn, their play echoing the tactics of the adults. But the savannah is also a stage for fierce conflict. When two males clash over territory, the air is filled with the thunder of battle, each determined to claim the throne. Every hunt, every meal, is a hard-won victory. Lions must contend with powerful prey, cunning competitors, and the ever-present threat of starvation. Their lives are a constant test of endurance and skill. Where only the most resourceful and resilient survive, the environment itself is a formidable adversary. Scorching heat, torrential rains, and long periods of drought push lions to their limits. In the shade of acacia trees, the pride rests and regroups, conserving energy for the challenges ahead. Lone lions, cast out from the pride, must navigate the harsh landscape alone, relying on their wits and strength to endure. To witness a lion in its element is to see nature's raw power and beauty. Every scar tells a story of survival. Every glance reveals a mind always calculating, always aware. The pride moves as a single organism, each member playing a vital role in the ongoing saga of life and death. Lions are not just apex predators, they are guardians of the ecosystem. Their presence shapes the balance of life on the savanna, keeping herbivore populations in check and ensuring the health of the land. Every interaction, from the hunt to the quiet moments of rest, is a thread in the intricate web of the African wilderness. This is the story of the lion in all its deadly majesty, a living legend whose reign defines the very heart of the wild. Their legacy is written in the dust and grass of the savanna, a testament to endurance, power, and the unbreakable spirit of Africa's true kings. The African savanna is a vast, breathtaking expanse stretching for thousands of miles across the continent. Its golden grasslands ripple in the wind, punctuated by the silhouettes of acacia trees and the occasional rocky outcrop. This immense wilderness is a living tapestry, woven from countless species of plants and animals, each playing a vital role in the ecosystem. As the first rays of sunlight spill over the horizon, the land is bathed in a warm golden glow, awakening a world teeming with life. Here the drama of existence unfolds daily, with every sunrise marking the beginning of new opportunities and fresh dangers for the wild inhabitants who call this place home. Life on the savanna is defined by a relentless quest for water and sustenance. The great migrations of wildebeest and zebra are among the most awe-inspiring spectacles on Earth, with millions of animals moving in search of fresh, grazing and life-giving water. These migrations are the lifeblood of the ecosystem, shaping the movements and behaviors of countless species. For lions, the arrival of the herd signals a time of abundance, but also fierce competition. They shadow the migrating animals, adapting their hunting strategies to the ever-shifting patterns of prey. The endless cycle of pursuit and escape is a testament to the delicate balance that sustains this world. The savanna is both sanctuary and hunting ground for the lion. Its tall grasses offer shelter and concealment, while the abundance of herbivores provides a steady source of food. Within the pride, every member has a role to play. The matriarchs lead the hunts, teaching the younger lions the skills they need to survive. Cubs learn through play, honing their instincts under the watchful eyes of their elders. The unity of the pride is essential, as cooperation is the key to bringing down large prey and defending against rivals. The land's resources are shared not only among the lions but with a multitude of other creatures, each dependent on the savanna's bounty. Yet the savanna is a place of constant rivalry and shifting alliances. Hyenas, with their powerful jaws and complex social structures, are formidable competitors, often challenging lions for access to kills. Leopards, solitary and elusive, move silently through the undergrowth, seeking opportunities to snatch a meal. Cheetahs, built for speed, rely on open spaces to chase down their prey, while jackals and vultures wait patiently for scraps. Each species carves out its own niche, and the interactions between them shape the dynamics of the ecosystem. The balance of power is ever-changing, with every encounter a test of strength, cunning, and endurance. The landscape itself is both ally and adversary to the lion. Tall grasses provide the perfect cover for stalking, allowing lions to approach their prey with stealth and precision. But these same grasses can conceal hidden dangers: venomous snakes, aggressive buffalo, or rival predators lying in wait. Every hunt is a delicate balance of patience, skill, and teamwork. The lions must read the wind, anticipate the movements of their prey, and coordinate their attack with silent signals. Success means a full belly for the pride. Failure can mean days of hunger. Lions are crepuscular by nature, most active during the cool hours of dawn and dusk. These twilight periods offer the perfect blend of concealment and opportunity. As the sun dips below the horizon, the savanna transforms. Prey animals become more alert, sensing the heightened danger, while nocturnal creatures begin to stir. The lion's senses are at their sharpest in these low-light conditions, allowing them to move with near invisibility through the shadows. Every step is calculated, every movement silent as they prepare for the night's hunt. When the sun climbs high and the heat becomes oppressive, lions retreat to the shade of trees or dense thickets. Here they rest and recover, conserving precious energy for the challenges ahead. Social bonds are reinforced through grooming and close contact, with each lion playing a part in maintaining the unity of the pride. These moments of calm are essential, allowing the pride to function as a cohesive unit when it matters most. The midday lull is a time for healing, nurturing and strengthening the ties that bind the group together. Rest is not a luxury but a necessity in the savannah. The intense heat saps strength, and every ounce of energy must be carefully managed. By sleeping through the hottest part of the day, lions ensure they are ready for the physically demanding hunts that often take place under the cover of darkness. Even in repose, they remain alert, ears twitching at the slightest sound, ever aware of the dangers that may approach. Lions are the ultimate opportunists, capable of taking down massive herbivores or snatching up small prey when the need arises. Their diet is as varied as the savanna itself, ranging from rodents and birds to antelope, buffalo, and even giraffe. After a successful hunt, the pride gathers to feed, with a strict hierarchy determining who eats first. Scavengers circle nearby, waiting for their chance to claim what remains. Nothing is wasted in this ecosystem. Every scrap of meat, every bone is consumed by one creature or another, ensuring the cycle of life continues. The senses of the lion are finely attuned to the demands of the savanna. Their night vision is exceptional, allowing them to see in near total darkness. Acute hearing picks up the faintest rustle of prey, while a keen sense of smell helps them track animals over great distances. In the darkness, lions become the undisputed masters of their domain, moving with stealth and confidence as they hunt beneath the stars. Every sound, every movement is registered and analyzed, making them formidable nocturnal predators. On this grand and ancient stage, the lion reigns supreme. Perfectly adapted to the challenges of the savanna, it is both hunter and guardian, a symbol of strength and resilience. Every day is a new act in the ongoing drama of survival, where only the most resourceful and determined thrive. The story of the lion is inseparable from the story of the savanna itself, a tale of power, cooperation, and the eternal struggle for life in one of the world's most extraordinary ecosystems. Lions are unique among big cats for their social nature, living in prides. A pride is a sophisticated alliance, crucial for survival. Each member has a role, from the dominant males to the nurturing lionesses and playful cubs. Lionesses form the pride's core, hunting together with remarkable teamwork. They coordinate their movements, using stealth and strategy to outmaneuver their prey. They target formidable prey, sharing the meal in a strict hierarchy. The lionesses eat first, followed by the cubs, ensuring the future generation is well fed. Males protect the pride and territory, their manes signaling strength. They fend off intruders and rival males, maintaining the pride's dominance. A pride's territory is vast, patrolled by males who mark it with scent and roars. This not only defines their domain, but also deters potential threats. Male lions face constant conflict, fighting to win and keep a pride. These battles are fierce, with the victor gaining control over the pride and its resources. This social system is the secret to the lion's success. The pride's unity and cooperation ensure that each member contributes to the group's overall well-being. It allows them to defend prime territory and raise cubs safely. The lionesses are particularly attentive, grooming and protecting the young from dangers. The pride is a fortress, hunting party, and nursery in one. This multifaceted role ensures that the pride remains strong and resilient. Understanding this complex society is key to understanding the lion's success. Their social behaviors, from grooming to vocalizations, reinforce bonds and hierarchy. The pride's cooperation increases survival chances for all. By working together, they can take down larger prey and defend against threats, ensuring the pride's legacy continues. In the heart of the savannah, a lion hunt unfolds as a symphony of precision and instinct. Every muscle tenses with anticipation, every whisker quivers in the wind as these apex predators prepare for the ultimate test of survival. The tall grass becomes their shroud, masking their golden forms from the sharp eyes and ears of their prey. Each step is measured, paws gliding silently over the earth, bodies pressed low to the ground to minimize their silhouette. The lion's amber eyes remain fixed on their quarry, calculating distance, wind direction, and the slightest movement in the herd ahead. Built for ambush, lions rely on a blend of stealth, patience, and seamless teamwork. Their tawny coats blend perfectly with the sun-bleached grass, allowing them to move almost invisibly. The pride operates as a single organism, each member attuned to the other's positions and intentions. Lionesses, the primary hunters, take the lead, spreading out in a calculated formation. Some move ahead while others flank the herd, anticipating escape routes and blocking potential paths to safety. Every movement is synchronized, every pause deliberate, as they close the distance with unwavering focus. The hunt often begins as the sun dips below the horizon, when shadows lengthen and the air cools. Dusk provides the perfect cover, reducing visibility for their prey and giving the lions a crucial advantage. Lionesses use the undulating terrain, termite mounds, gullies and thickets to mask their approach. They move with extraordinary patience, sometimes freezing for minutes at a time, waiting for the perfect moment to advance. Their senses are heightened, ears twitching to catch the faintest rustle, noses testing the wind for scent, eyes locked on the herd's most vulnerable members. As the pride draws nearer, they fan out in a classic pincer movement. Some lionesses position themselves downwind while others circle wide to cut off escape. The herd, sensing danger, bunches together, but the lion's formation is designed to exploit any panic or confusion. The lead hunters inch forward, muscles coiled, while others remain hidden, ready to spring the trap. This coordinated maneuver is a blend of instinct and experience, refined over countless hunts and passed down through generations. Communication within the pride is almost imperceptible. A flick of the tail, a subtle shift in posture, or a brief glance is all it takes to signal intent. Low, barely audible growls or grunts may pass between lionesses, but silence is their greatest ally. Each lioness knows her role, whether to drive, flank, or ambush, without the need for overt signals. This silent language ensures the hunt remains undetected until the final, explosive moment. When the time is right, the led lioness initiates the charge. In an instant, the calm tension erupts into a blur of motion. Powerful muscles propel the lions forward at astonishing speed, closing the gap in seconds. The pride targets the weak, the young, or the isolated, those most likely to falter under pressure. The chase is short and intense, relying on a burst of acceleration rather than endurance. Each lioness aims to intercept or trip the fleeing prey, using her weight and momentum to bring it down. The moment of contact is swift and decisive. A lioness leaps onto her target, claws digging in for grip, jaws seeking the throat or muzzle to suffocate the prey. Her strength and precision are unmatched, allowing her to subdue animals much larger than herself. The kill is quick, minimizing struggle and risk of injury. The pride converges, each member playing a role in restraining and dispatching the prey. When facing formidable prey like buffalo, teamwork becomes even more critical. Several lions coordinate their attack, each targeting a different flank or limb. They use their combined weight and strength to topple the massive animal, while others distract or harry it from behind. This collective effort allows the pride to overcome challenges that would be impossible for a single lion, demonstrating the power of unity in the wild. Yet, even with perfect execution, success is never guaranteed. Prey animals are vigilant and swift, and a single misstep can mean failure. Missed opportunities are common, forcing the pride to regroup and reassess. Each failed hunt is a lesson, strengthening the bonds between pride members and sharpening their tactics for the next attempt. After the hunt, the pride gathers to rest and recover. Young cubs watch intently, absorbing every detail of the strategy and technique displayed by the adults. These moments are crucial for learning as the next generation prepares to inherit the mantle of hunter and provider. The mastery of ambush and coordinated hunting allows lions to maintain their position at the top of the food chain. Their dominance is a result of intelligence, adaptability, and the unbreakable bonds of the pride. Each hunt, successful or not, reinforces their role as the undisputed rulers of the savannah. Every hunt carries risks, injuries, exhaustion, and the ever-present threat of starvation, yet the pride's resilience is unwavering. They tend to wounds, comfort one another, and prepare for the next opportunity, their determination undiminished by setbacks. The lion's prowess in hunting is a testament to their survival in a harsh and unforgiving world. Through power, patience, and unity, they have become icons of the wild. Each hunt, each lesson, and each victory shapes the future of the pride, ensuring their legacy endures across the endless plains. A lion's deadly reputation is deeply rooted in its unique biology and evolutionary adaptations. Their powerful muscles are specifically designed for grabbing and holding large prey, providing the strength needed to subdue animals much larger than themselves. A single swipe from a lion's paw equipped with sharp retractable claws can break the back of a zebra, showcasing their incredible power and precision. These retractable claws remain razor-sharp, hidden until the moment of attack, ensuring they are always ready to grip and tear through flesh. The lion's jaw is a marvel of nature, delivering a powerful bite that can crush windpipes and suffocate prey, ensuring a swift kill. Their teeth are specialized for gripping and slicing through meat, with canines designed to puncture and hold, and carnassials to shear flesh efficiently. Lions possess exceptional night vision, with a high number of rod cells in their retinas, allowing them to see in near darkness and making them formidable nocturnal hunters. Their roar, which can reach up to 114 decibels, serves both to communicate with pride members over long distances and to intimidate rivals and potential threats. This combination of physical strength, sensory adaptations, and social behaviors makes lions some of the most efficient and effective predators on the planet. From their muscular build to their keen senses, every aspect of a lion's physiology is fine-tuned for hunting, making them true super predators in the animal kingdom. In the world of lions, not all follow the traditional pride structure. Some break the mold entirely, forging their own path through strength and unity. The Mapogo Coalition, a formidable group of 6 powerful males, emerged in the Sabi Sands region of South Africa. Their alliance was unprecedented, a brotherhood forged by blood and necessity. United, the Mapogo became a force of nature. Their synchronized movements and shared purpose made them nearly unstoppable, a chilling testament to what male lions can achieve when they work together. Their campaign began in 2006. Like a conquering army, the Mapogo swept across the land, systematically seeking out and overthrowing resident males in pride after pride. Their strategy was simple but devastating, overwhelming force. With 6 battle-hardened males, they crushed opposition, leaving a trail of defeated rivals and shattered prides in their wake. At their peak, the Mapogo controlled a vast territory, stretching over 170,000 acres. They ruled with violence and intimidation, their presence reshaping the social landscape of the region. The Mapogo were infamous for their ruthless methods. They practiced infanticide, killing the cubs of rival males to bring females into estrus and secure their own bloodline. Their brutality sent shockwaves through the lion population. For 6 years, the Mapogo reigned supreme, a remarkable feat in the perilous world of wild lions. But time is relentless, and even the strongest coalitions cannot escape its grasp. As the Mapogo aged, new coalitions of ambitious young males rose to challenge them. Fierce battles erupted, and one by one the Mapogo fell, their dominance slipping away. The story of the Mapogo Coalition is etched into the history of the African bush. Their rise and fall reveal the ever-shifting dynamics of lion society, where power, loyalty, and survival are in constant conflict. The future of a lion pride is written in the lives of its cubs. Each new generation is a fragile hope, born into a world of both nurturing care and relentless danger. Deep within a hidden den, a lioness gives birth, her cubs arriving blind, tiny, and utterly dependent. For the first weeks she remains secluded, nursing and guarding her young, shielding them from the ever-present threats of predators and rival lions. At 6 to 8 weeks, the lioness carefully leads her cubs out of hiding, introducing them to the pride. This moment is critical. The cubs must be accepted by the group, and the pride's protection becomes their best chance for survival. The cubs tumble and play across the savannah, wrestling and chasing one another. Through these playful battles, they develop the skills they will need to hunt, defend themselves, and understand their place within the pride's complex social structure. Lionesses share the responsibility of raising the young. Cubs are nursed and groomed by mothers and aunts alike, forging strong social bonds. This communal upbringing not only strengthens the pride, but also increases each cub's chance of survival. Yet the odds are stacked against them. Many cubs succumb to hunger, disease, or harsh weather. The weakest may not survive, and only the strongest endure the unforgiving realities of the wild. The greatest threat often comes from within. When new male coalitions take over a pride, they may kill the existing cubs, ending one generation to begin their own. This brutal act ensures that only their offspring will inherit the pride's future. Those who survive grow stronger, learning to stalk, pounce, and observe the adults as they hunt. Every lesson is vital, shaping the cubs into the hunters and leaders of tomorrow. As they mature, young males are eventually forced to leave the pride. Alone or in small groups, they become nomads, wandering the savannah in search of territory and the chance to challenge for a pride of their own. From birth to exile, from playful cub to powerful adult, the cycle of life and death shapes every lion. It is a story of survival, loss, and renewal, the very essence of lion society, echoing across generations beneath the endless African sky. Across the vast expanse of the African savannah, lions reign as the ultimate guardians of the grasslands. Their presence is not just a symbol of power, but a force that shapes the very fabric of this ecosystem. Every pride, from the youngest cub to the oldest matriarch, plays a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of life here. As apex predators, lions regulate the populations of large herbivores such as wildebeest, zebras, and antelope. By hunting these animals, they prevent any single species from overwhelming the grasslands, which could lead to overgrazing and the collapse of plant life. The mere presence of lions instills a landscape of fear among herbivores. This constant vigilance forces grazers to move frequently, giving vegetation time to recover and flourish. The result is a patchwork of thriving plant life, supporting countless other species. Healthy grasses and flowering plants attract insects, which in turn provide food for birds and small mammals. The ripple effect of lion activity extends from the largest animals to the tiniest creatures, weaving a web of interdependence across the savannah. When lions make a kill, they feed first, but their leftovers become a lifeline for scavengers like hyenas, jackals, and vultures. These animals clean the bones and recycle nutrients back into the soil, enriching the land for future generations of plants and animals. By keeping herbivore numbers in check and supporting scavenger populations, lions ensure the health and stability of the entire savanna. Their influence is felt in every corner, from the tallest trees to the smallest burrows. Lions are nature's selectors, targeting the weak, sick, or injured. By removing these individuals, they strengthen prey populations, ensuring that only the fittest survive and reproduce. This natural selection keeps herds resilient and healthy. A thriving lion population is a sign of a balanced ecosystem. Their presence means that prey species are abundant, vegetation is healthy, and the intricate relationships between all creatures remain intact. Lions are not just hunters, they are sentinels, watching over the grasslands and maintaining the order of nature. Their vigilance ensures that the cycle of life continues, unbroken and undisturbed. Every species, from the smallest insect to the largest elephant, is connected through the actions of lions. Their role is vital, supporting the entire natural system and allowing the savanna to thrive as one of the world's richest ecosystems. When lions flourish, the grasslands burst with life. Their guardianship ensures that the savanna remains a sanctuary for countless species, a living testament to the power of nature's balance. The lion, long revered as the king of the savanna, now stands at a crossroads. Once their thunderous roars echoed across vast, unbroken grasslands. Today the world they rule is shrinking, and their future hangs in the balance. Decades ago, over 200,000 lions roamed Africa's wild places. Now fewer than 20,000 remain. Their decline is not just a number, it is a warning. The loss of lions would send shock waves through the entire ecosystem, disrupting the delicate balance of predator and prey. The greatest threat to their survival is the relentless loss and fragmentation of their habitat. Expanding farms, roads, and settlements carve up the savanna, isolating prides and cutting them off from the resources they need to thrive. Without vast, connected landscapes, lions cannot hunt, breed, or roam as they once did. Poaching remains a deadly challenge. Lions are targeted for their bones, teeth, and claws, fueling an illegal trade that threatens to push them closer to extinction. Every loss is a blow not only to the pride, but to the future of the species. Conservationists are racing against time, using technology to track and protect lions and working to secure the wild spaces they need. Innovative solutions like wildlife corridors and protected reserves offer hope that lions can move safely between territories, find mates, and maintain healthy populations. The future of the king depends on our ability to restore and protect their world. If we succeed, lions will continue to shape the savanna, keeping herds in check and maintaining the wild beauty of Africa. There is hope. With determination and unity, we can ensure that the next generation of lions will inherit a world where their roar still echoes at dawn and the king's legacy endures for centuries to come. Hidden beneath the golden grass, where sunlight weaves through the shadows, a new generation of lions takes its first breath. Lion cubs, tiny, vulnerable, and curious, begin their journey in the heart of the pride, sheltered by mothers and guarded by vigilant aunts. For the first few weeks, their world is a secret den, safe from prying eyes and prowling danger. Here the days unfold in a rhythm of sleep, nourishment, and gentle affection. Mothers groom their cubs, their rough tongues both comforting and practical, cleaning and strengthening the bond. Siblings tumble and nuzzle, their soft mews echoing the promise of new life. As their eyes open to the world, curiosity awakens. Play becomes the language of learning. Cubs chase fluttering insects, pounce on each other's tails, and stalk imaginary prey. Every playful wrestle and mock hunt is a lesson, a rehearsal for the challenges that await on the savannah. Through play they hone their muscles, perfect their balance and sharpen their senses. Older cubs venture beyond the den, watched closely by the pride. They shadow their mothers on short forays, observing every movement, every twitch of the ear, every silent signal. The art of the hunt is not taught in words but in action. Cubs learn to move with patience, to freeze in the grass, to strike at just the right moment. Failures are frequent, but each stumble is a step toward mastery, a pounce that misses, a leap that falls short. These are not defeats, but the building blocks of survival. The pride is patient, offering protection and guidance as the cub's skills grow. In the soft light of dusk, as the savannah breathes and cools, cubs gather for one last bout of play, their energy boundless. It is in these moments, hidden from the world, surrounded by family, that the future kings and queens of the grasslands are forged. Their secret lives, filled with wonder and struggle, ensure that the legacy of the lion continues, one playful paw step at a time. As the sun dips below the horizon and the African savannah is cloaked in darkness, a different world awakens. The nocturnal world of lions is a realm of shadows and whispers, where the true essence of these majestic predators comes alive. In the cool of the night, lions become active, their golden eyes glowing with a predatory gleam. Their vision, adapted for low light, pierces through the darkness, allowing them to navigate their territory with ease. The pride stirs, stretching and yawning, muscles rippling under the moonlight. Communication in the night is both subtle and profound. A lion's roar, powerful and resonant, can be heard up to 5 miles away, a declaration of presence and power. It is a sound that sends ripples through the night, a reminder to all creatures of the king's dominion. The pride members exchange low grunts and purrs, a language of unity and coordination. These vocalizations ensure that even in the dark the pride moves as one, a seamless unit. Lions use the cover of darkness to their advantage, employing stealth and strategy in their hunts. They spread out, forming a silent, invisible net. Their padded paws make no sound on the dry grass, and their tawny coats blend seamlessly with the night. The air is filled with the sense of potential prey, and the lion's keen sense of smell guides their movements. The hunt is a ballet of precision and patience. A lioness crouches low, her eyes locked on a grazing antelope. She inches forward, every muscle coiled and ready. The pride holds its breath, waiting for the perfect moment. When it comes, the lions explode from the shadows, a coordinated onslaught of power and speed. The night erupts in a flurry of motion, and the hunt reaches its climax. Success means sustenance for the pride. The kill is celebrated with low growls and soft, chuffing sounds. A communal feast under the stars. Even in the darkness, the bonds of the pride are strengthened, each member playing a vital role in the survival of the group. As the night progresses, the lions patrol their territory, marking boundaries with scent and sound. They traverse vast distances, their paths guided by the constellations above and the familiar landmarks below. The night is their domain, a time of activity and vigilance. In the quiet hours before dawn, the pride settles once more. The cubs, having observed the night's lessons, nestle close to their mothers. The lion's nocturnal world, filled with challenges and triumphs, ensures their dominance over the savannah continues. The nocturnal world of lions is a testament to their adaptability and strength. It is a time of mystery and majesty, where the kings and queens of the grasslands reign supreme under the cover of darkness. Across the African plains, lions are not the only apex predators vying for dominance. Their world is shared with cunning hyenas, elusive leopards, and a host of other formidable hunters. The relationship between lions and these rivals is a complex dance of competition, confrontation, and uneasy coexistence. Hyenas, with their eerie whoops echoing through the night, are perhaps the lion's most persistent adversaries. Despite their reputation as scavengers, hyenas are skilled hunters in their own right, often outnumbering the lions and challenging them for food. When a pride makes a kill, it is not uncommon for hyena clans to appear on the horizon, drawn by the scent of fresh meat. What follows is a tense standoff. Hyenas circling, lions bristling and snarling, each side waiting for the other to falter. Sometimes numbers tip the balance and hyenas rush in, stealing scraps and testing the lion's resolve. At other times, the lions' sheer power and unity scatter their rivals, securing the feast for themselves. But not all conflicts end in battle. Both lions and hyenas are opportunists, weighing risk against reward. They shadow each other through the grasslands, each hoping to benefit from the other's success. When a hunt fails or a meal is lost, both predators are quick to move on, conserving energy for the next encounter. Leopards, on the other hand, play a different game. Masters of stealth and solitude, these spotted cats avoid direct confrontation with lions. By day, leopards are ghosts in the trees, dragging their kills high into the branches, safely out of reach. At night they slip through the shadows, wary of the lion's patrols. For leopards, coexistence means keeping a low profile, relying on agility and secrecy to survive where the powerful pride reigns. Even the mighty cheetah, built for speed rather than strength, must tread carefully. A single lion can drive away a cheetah or steal its hard-earned prey. The grasslands are a patchwork of territories with invisible borders constantly shifting as predators compete for space and sustenance. Yet in this web of rivalry there is also a strange balance. The presence of multiple predators shapes the ecosystem, ensuring that no single species dominates for long. Each hunter has carved out its own niche, and through competition the savannah thrives. For lions, every day is a test of strength, strategy, and adaptability, not just against their prey, but against their fellow hunters. Theirs is a world where power must be defended, alliances are fleeting, and survival depends on outwitting not only the hunted, but the hunters as well. Across the vast savannah, the rhythm of life is dictated not by the clock, but by the turning of the seasons. For lions, every shift in the weather brings new challenges and fresh opportunities, shaping their daily routines, their hunts, and even their very survival. As the rains return, the grasslands are transformed. Parched earth bursts into green. Herds of wildebeest and zebra swell, and waterholes brim with life. For the pride, these months are a time of abundance. Prey is plentiful and hunts are frequent. Lionesses move with confidence through the tall, lush grass, using the natural cover to stalk unsuspecting quarry. Cubs play in the shade, growing strong on a steady diet of fresh meat. But this season of plenty is fleeting. As the dry months descend, the landscape changes once more. Grass withers, dust swirls in the wind, and the once crowded waterholes shrink to muddy puddles. Prey animals scatter, travelling great distances in search of food and water. For the lions, each day becomes a test of endurance and ingenuity. Hunting now demands greater patience and skill. With less cover to hide their approach, lionesses must rely on the fading light of dawn or dusk, working together to outmaneuver wary prey. The pride sometimes travels for miles, drawn to the last remaining water sources, places where the risk of confrontation with other predators grows. Scarcity breeds tension within the pride. Older cubs and weaker members struggle to keep up, and competition for every morsel of food intensifies. The heat saps strength, forcing lions to rest for longer hours beneath the scant shade, conserving precious energy for the next hunt. Yet lions are masters of adaptation. When prey is scarce, they become opportunists, scavenging more frequently and watching for signs of a rival's kill. Their social bonds tighten, and cooperation becomes essential for survival. As the first storm clouds gather on the horizon, hope returns. The scent of rain signals the beginning of a new cycle. The pride lifts its head, alert to the promise of renewal. Soon the grasslands will flourish again, and the lions will reclaim their place as undisputed rulers of a land forever shaped by the seasons. For the lion, survival is not just a matter of strength or skill. It's a story written in the shifting winds, the falling rain, and the relentless march of the African sun. Across the endless grasslands, beyond the reach of time's memory, the legacy of lions is written not just in paw prints but in stories whispered on the wind. The savannah is a living tapestry woven with the tales of legendary prides and coalitions, families whose strength and cunning shaped the fate of all who share this land. Some names echo through the generations. The Mapogo, a coalition of 6 formidable males, once reigned with unmatched ferocity. Their alliance redrew the boundaries of power, toppling rivals and leaving a mark of awe and fear in every pride they touched. Through their dominance, the Mapogo sired countless cubs, reshaping the gene pool of the region, their bloodline coursing through future kings and queens. Elsewhere, the marsh pride became legends of survival along the riverbanks. Their resilience against floods, rival predators, and shifting fortunes made them icons of adaptability. Each matriarch carried the wisdom of years, passing down lessons in hunting, mothering, and leadership, ensuring that the pride's identity endured even as faces changed. Coalitions like the Majingalani and Birmingham have risen and fallen, each leaving behind stories of brotherhood and betrayal, of epic battles fought beneath the acacia trees. Their conquests and losses ripple outward, influencing not just their own kin, but the very balance of life across the plains. When a new coalition seizes control, a wave of change sweeps over the land. Cubs are lost, new alliances are forged, and the cycle of power begins anew. Within these dynasties, every lion plays a role. The mighty males defend their legacy with tooth and claw. The lionesses, wise and fierce, carry the pride through famine and feast, teaching their daughters the secrets of the hunt. Cubs, born into the shadow of greatness, inherit the hopes of generations. Even as old kings fall, their legends endure. The stories linger in the roars that echo at dusk, in the cautious glances of antelope at the water's edge, and in the silent, watchful eyes of cubs learning what it means to be a lion. For the savannah remembers, and in the legacy of its greatest prides, the spirit of the lion lives on, timeless, unbroken, and forever woven into the wild heart of Africa.